Hey guys, I was just wanted to show my recent PSA reveal. It's a 35 card reveal. It's mostly UFC, then NASCAR, then baseball, and then I don't know if there's anything else, but I'd say majority UFC. So I'm just gonna show it. I already saw the grades, so it's not a big reveal to me. I was too impatient. I just looked for the first time. I just actually looked online. So I'll go through some of these, but first I wanted to show, the first thing I wanted to show was a card that was not graded, and they didn't charge me, so that was nice. This one was a Rusty Wallace, numbered to 5, and I got this back. Now I pulled this was, see, it says needs DSA, PSA, whatever. That's the problem. So this was pack pulled, so you might be saying like, well, why did you send this thing in? But it was pack pulled. It even has, but it was like a buyback card, and it looked really nice. But if you can see, there's the little stamp here to show that it's like a buyback, and it's numbered to 5. But they didn't charge me, so that's cool. I just would have been nice to have that. I just like that it was a giant on-card autograph and it was pack pulled. So let's go. Maybe I'm trying to figure out the best order. What I'll just go ahead and start with the first things that pop up here. So first one, Sean O'Malley. I have a Sean O'Malley. This is a Chronicles. This is this year's Chronicles. This one was numbered to 25. You know, it says like hollow silver. Thing is, like, it's really hard to see. Like, the only thing that's really hollow and silver is the word Chronicle. So just check. It is numbered to 25, but be sure you're checking these because, you know, you're going through a lot of packs. There's not much special about this card. It's numbered to 25. It was a pop 1, I just noticed, but I don't think everyone's going to be grading this, but at the time, I just thought it was a good time maybe to grade him, and I think his fight's tomorrow night. I'm kind of rooting for him over Cheeto. So let's see if he wins. And then I have another O'Malley. This was pop. Oh, who knows? I didn't check the pop on this, but for this one, it's his rookie card. My favorite set of all time for UFC is 2018 Topps Chrome. I opened a lot of these boxes. I even used to post the videos under my old account. This was a PSA 9. I have pictures somewhere from this, but there was a time where through the course of a day at one card show, I sold, I think, over 35 of that base rookie. And most I sold to a cool guy named Mark. And he, I didn't go through them for grading. I'd never even graded one of those cards at the time. So I'm sure he did pretty well in grading them. I think I have his, I have his refractor, PSA 10, and the base PSA 10 on eBay right now. And I have a couple super nice rookie autographs, both numbered. And I swear I can't find them. I have too much stuff here. So this is Joey Logano. This was a Chronicles 2021 Titan Gold, numbered to 10. PSA 9. That's also a pop 1. And there's none higher, but yeah, a lot of people aren't grading these. I just think it looks really nice. Here's another one, Volkan Ozdemir. This was one of the gold shimmers numbered to 3. It was 3 of 3. PSA 9. Pop 1, none higher. No one else is grading these Vulcan cards probably. I just like them. I like the golds to 10. I like the golds to 3. And if I think it might get a 10, I'll grade them. It's funny, this is 3 of 3, but it reminds me, there's a select set, 2017 select. They had these select black cards numbered to 3. I remember there was a guy that was selling his, and it was 3 of 3, and he put in the listing, the eBay listing, bookend. And I'm thinking, technically, if it's numbered to 3, The card that's not the bookend is the most rare of the three, but it was kind of funny. So this one, Ty Dillon. I'm a Ty Dillon fan. I'm not a big, I honestly don't watch a lot of sports. I don't even watch much NASCAR. I watch a little UFC, but I don't really watch much sports. I'm just more into the cards. But I love Ty Dillon. This one's numbered to 5. Pretty sure this is also a pop 1, but it's a PSA 10. Let's go Francis Ngannou. This one, I think when I checked, this one was a pop 26. But it's his refractor. Okay, this is his rookie year, but the way Topps worked, which made no sense. Panini doesn't do much better, but they did do this better. So, you know, when Panini released their UFC cards, well, whatever sets they came up with, Chronicles or Prism or Select, whatever, every card from that year was considered the fighter's rookie card with a rookie logo. But with Topps, they only would pick one particular set. Like that first set would get the rookie logo, and the rest have nothing. So this doesn't get the rookie distinction on the card, but it is his rookie year. This was the first year of Topps Chrome. Not as nice as 2018, but it looks really cool. And I'm glad I got the 10. I have a bunch more of these, but this is the only one that's graded a 10 through PSA. And I'm rooting for him against Anthony Joshua. Here's another Ngannou. This one's the lucky envelopes numbered to 8, but you all probably know if you've ever like looked closely at a lucky envelopes card, it's almost impossible to get a 10. You look closely enough and you'll find print lines. I mean, I know I just saw one like running up and down here, and it's rare to get a 10, and it's hard to grade these type cards. So a lot of people, I can see from my angle, I can see 2 print lines right now. But my buddy Charles was mentioning this about this type of card, and sometimes the graders aren't used to seeing it, and they pick it apart. But they need to show us some grace. But this one is numbered to 8, 4 of 8. PSA 9, and this one was a pop 2, none higher. None higher because these cards look, they're rough to grade. Here's a Shogun Hua. This is the gold. This one is the gold octagon side, and it's Select, first year Select UFC, and it's a PSA 10 pop 1. Brandon Lau. This is a 1 of 1. I just graded it. A lot of people say don't grade 1 of 1s, but I graded it because if I think it'll get at least a 9, I'll grade them. Especially, I just want to keep protected, and if I'm grading it cheap, what the heck, but this one was a PSA 9. Here's a Bubba Wallace. This is a Zebra Prism. The Zebra Prisms are really nice. I just thought the card looked great. I think it would look even better if it were in a, technically an HGA horizontal slab. Looks like a square, the label's at the top. They look great. I just don't think the prices are where they need to be. I think they should be a little bit cheaper, because I would have put it in one of those slabs, but then to get the custom label with the zebra would cost more. And honestly, I would love to put more of my PC cards in HGA slabs before they go out of business, but I don't know. I think that I just went with PSA. I'm glad I got the 10. That one was what, pop? Oh, that's a pop 1. Yeah, that's a pop 1. And a Joey Logano, another Chronicles. This one is Select. Just be careful. I know that I'm not trying to undersell my own card, but this is a PSA 10, pop 1. But, you know, for those of you that collect, like, this is not like getting a true, like, Select Gold through Chronicles. And, you know, when you're getting Chronicles, don't let anyone, if they're trying to sell you like Chronicles Gold or Chronicles Black or 1 of 1, don't let them compare that to the price of maybe a Prism or a Select 1 of 1 or Gold, because in these Chronicles sets, there's so many different sets that come within the boxes. There are so many 1 of 1s and things like that. So it's not the same. So many 10s, so many Golds. Here's a Dana White. This one, his rookie year. This Dana White is a PSA 8. I'll show you a couple more from this set that are a little more valuable, but the Dana White cards, they have some value, especially if you get at least an 8. And it's a pop 48 with 37 higher. These are hard to grade. I'll show you a couple others, but if you check this, if you look at the edge here, there's always a lot of chipping here. Might be hard to see on this one, but yeah, you get a lot of chipping on this left edge on these cards. Ariane Celeste, this one is, if you ever go back, if you ever get a chance to buy like a 2018 Topps Chrome, or any older box, but for UFC, just be careful, because I'm not saying you're buying that exclusively to get the Ariane Celeste, but this was a redemption. I think I redeemed 2 that year. So it came sent to me with a top sticker across the top, and I graded it, and I got a 10. It's a nice on-card autograph. Card looks great. But just know that, like a lot of older boxes, you have a lot of redemptions that have probably since expired. But this one's a pop 10, and it was, I'm sorry, it was a PSA 10 pop 11. This might be my only basketball in this. This was 2021 Topps Finest. This was when they didn't really have the rights to the logos and all that, the jerseys. But if you are really thinking about buying, like, I only bought this because I couldn't get my hands on the Prism and stuff like that. It was just too expensive for hobby. So I like this. One of my main PCs is Steve Kerr. He's also in this set. There's another one in that set too as well, but I sure can't think of it at the moment. This is numbered to 25. That on-card autograph looks great. The card looks beautiful. I was sure hoping for that 10, but at least a 9, that's okay. This one, let's see, I wrote it down here somewhere. It's a pop 2-0 higher, but this one, it's a little bit hit or miss, but you can get the boxes. If you get a good deal on these boxes, it might be worth checking out. If you just like opening hobby boxes at a decent price. Okay, Mavzar Ivloev. I really thought this was going to be worth more. It's Blue Laser, number to 49 from Donruss, rookie. Man, this doesn't sell for as much as I thought, which is frustrating, because I have a pink Pulsar rookie and from Prism, and I traded a good deal for that card, and it's just not worth what I thought. Especially these, like the rising younger stars. I thought that would be worth a good deal more. And that one was, I forget, that one was a pop 3. So Jalen Turner, this was numbered to 35, was a pop 6, PSA 10. I really thought he was going to be closer to a title shot at this point, or have gotten that title shot. I don't know, I think he still has some potential. So I think he still has some potential, but I like the card. I might hold on to it for a while. I don't think now is the time to sell, but that's a PSA 10. Okay, so Joe Rogan. This is, maybe you can see it. I don't know, for some reason it's a little hard to see now, but I'm telling you, up close I can surely see the chipping. So maybe you can see here. Along this left edge, there's a lot of chipping. And you see that, you're like, wow, why would I grade this? But Joe Rogan, I'm not a fan of Joe Rogan. A lot of people are, and he's super popular, and these cards go for a lot. Even his 2010 UFC will go for a lot. And I swear I have a box of like 20 of them downstairs. But this one, PSA 7, I was thinking as long as I get at least a 7, it'll be surely worth my money. I have one more of his in this. I could tell, I could look at that edge and say, yeah, it's surely not a 10 or a 9, but I just wanted to give it a shot. These cards, they do pretty well. A lot of people like him, and this was like, I didn't get the pop count on this, but I'll show you another one I got the pop count on. I didn't even check pop count on this because I know they made thousands and thousands and thousands of these, but it's a Tiger Woods rookie. I had that in like a top loader for years and years since I opened it in 2001. I was hoping to get a 10. I mean, this card, you have to try to get a 9 or a 10. I was hoping for a 10 on that one. So here's another Rogan. As you can see, still the same chipping here. Those cards look very similar when I was putting it together, the submission together, but this one's an 8. 8s are worth a good deal. If you ever get like the gold, it's worth even more. There's a couple other variations, but this card's worth a good deal. It was like a pop 80 with 58 higher. You get a 10 on that. I mean, it's in the thousands for sure. Oh my gosh, this one. So this one is one of my favorites. I was noticing just now, like these marks are actually on the case, and they surely weren't coming off, but maybe I'll be able to get them off. I think they're like, I don't know what it is, but they're not coming off this case. But I got a 10. I was really happy. This one's numbered to 25. I have at least one more of these numbered to 25. I don't think it's graded. I think it's just here at my house. But his autograph looks beautiful. It's a great card. The orange looks so good, especially on these 2018s. I'm not even a fan of the color orange, but I don't know how you others feel, but something about these orange cards look really nice, like even that Kevin Garnett. That was a PSA 10. This one, yeah, this was that was a Pop 1. And they made 25, but that's a Pop 1. Here's another NASCAR. This is Bill Elliott. This one, I mean, the slab's a little bit thicker, so when you're holding it, you can tell these Obsidian cards are a little bit thicker. It's numbered to 10, PSA 10, Pop 1. You know, it's funny, I'd always thought these were Obsidian Golds, but it's Obsidian Yellow, I guess. I don't know. But that's a nice one. I like Bill Elliott. I was thinking of the movie Billy Elliot. I like that too. Okay, Glover to share. This is an all-out insert. It's a true gold from Prism 2023 this year. I think I got this in a break, and I sent it away, and I got a 10, and it's a Pop 1. Glover, he's a great fighter, and you know, I'm glad he gets a little more respect than he had been getting, but and I'm just thinking for him, I consider him one of the, you know, all-time top light heavyweight fighters. This is Bilal Muhammad. It's gold, numbered to 10. It's a PSA 9, and it has it's a Pop 1, none higher. I was hoping to get a 10 on this. I just know that he has, I think, a title shot coming up. So he's been around forever. When he came out that nickname, Remember the Name, and he was such a flop in the beginning. And I was thinking that they may change his nickname to Bilal, don't bother committing this name to memory, Muhammad. But he's proven himself. Like, he's good, and he's going to be fighting for the belt. Let me see. Here's another UFC card. This is another orange. Brandon Moreno, PSA 10, numbered to 35, select from 2022, and this is a Pop 1. He also just lost to Brandon Royval, so that's a little unfortunate for me because I have a lot of his cards. Another one I just got was Valentina Shevchenko. I think this is also a Pop 1, numbered to 10. It's a Chronicles gold signature. Signature looks great. She uses her nickname Bullet, and card looks great. I was really happy to get a 10 on this one. She's one of the all-time greats. Okay, so next, this is one that I PC. I PC to extent Stipe and Tatiana Suarez. So this is, I think I have another one of these around here somewhere. Maybe it's at ComC, I'm not sure, but I've got another one of these. This one is, yeah, it's a Pop 2. This is numbered to 25, and I honestly might have the other PSA 10. I'm not even sure, so I'm trying to figure out, or maybe I was thinking about buying it. This is one where, you know, if she can stay healthy, and I'm talking like injury, sickness, if she can just stay healthy, you know, she could surely be champ. I mean, she's an amazing fighter, great person. and I just really hope she gets that shot. And the UFC better just give her that title shot. It's not about skipping line. Just give her the title shot when she's healthy. Okay, this one's Justin Haley, Black Finite, 1 of 1 from Prism 2020. I think this is the one that came out of a blaster. It's a 9. I swear, every 1 of 1 you send in, it's like you get a 9, except for my TJ Dillashaw that got an 8. It looked good, but I'm happy to get at least a 9. And I like having these 1 of 1s, and I like not having so much competition in the market. I don't think I'll get a ton for this, but I know there's some Haley fans out there. This one, blah. I kind of regret sending this in. I got a 9. I thought for sure it would be a 10. It looked like a 10 to me. I just sent 3 or 4 more of these. I just sent 13 Shoheis in on the baseball deal. So I'm hoping to get mostly 10s on those. I've got Shoheis everywhere. Like this one, I sent like 3 or 4 of these in there, the international affairs, because if you have any of these, they do better than I thought. Like this PSA 10 sell for a good deal. So this one was one I thought looked more like a 9. And I mean, I've got a ton of Shohei rookies around here. I just didn't have time to put everything together on my last order. Okay, so this Randy Rosarina, it's numbered to 5. I don't know. I just thought hopefully I get a 10. It's a 9. Someone would say, why'd you send this in? And I would say, who knows? But at least I got a 9. Acuna, this is his 2018. So 2018 Topps update. My buddy Charles and I, we went on Target. We were, some of those with discounts were probably about $17 a box, and at one point at their peak we're selling for $500. But we opened a ton, and I sold some of my stuff way too quick, but I did get 2 of these. So I had 2 10s. These, I think, for a 9, it's definitely a wash. You got to get 10s on these, and I'm glad to get them. I didn't even check the pop because I know it's high as can be. Here's Carla Esparza. For some reason, like a lot of my NASCAR UFC golds were like pop 1s, but this is a pop 3, so this must grade well, and it's an octagon side. Former champ, and I was happy to come back with a 10 on this Carla. Let's see. I got 2 more. This one, this is, I got this one in Vegas in 2012 or 13. So just so anyone who is not sure, I know a lot of like the hardcore UFC collectors know this, but when you see Independence Edition on any of these cards, it means that it was open, it came out of a box from boxes that are only sold at UFC fan expos. There are a few sets that have this, but it's common in this Moment of Truth, and I can't remember the other one off the top of my head, but this was an 8. It's a pop 2, and there are only 2 higher. There's a 1-9 and 1-10 out there. This expo was amazing. I have a few stories about it. I'll just tell one because I'm looking at Stipe. So Stipe was super cool. I've met him at expos and fights. He's just such a down-to-earth person. Great guy. So I talked with him, and I got a picture with him. And he and I get done taking the picture together. And a guy walks up and says, "Can I get a picture?" And I realize he's looking at me. And then he's saying like, "Hey, can I have your picture?" And he's with a friend. And we realized, Stipe and I both realized he's looking at me. I'm tall, so I'm taller than Stipe, and maybe that's what he was thinking, but I don't look tougher than Stipe. So Stipe said, he turns to Stipe and asks him to take the picture. And Stipe is so cool. He said, "Hey, I want to tell you, man, hey brother, this is the toughest man in the octagon. You know, you got to get his picture. It's going to be worth some money. You should get his autograph." And the guy's like loving it. and Stipe's dying laughing, and in the picture I'm laughing my head off. So there's a picture of me with some guy, and I'm sure his friends that know UFC saying that, man, that scrub's not a fighter. But that was really cool, and it just said a lot to his character, because some people have, you know, egos, but Stipe super cool. And the last one I'll show you, then I'll show you a couple that I'm about to send in. So this Roki Sasaki, this is from 2022 Topps Chrome in PB. Those boxes are pretty nice. The latest 2022 Bowman boxes, I would say those are rough when you're looking for hits. You can't get autographs out of these, but this is a nice 58 style refractor. And hey, this one, I think this I could sell for a decent amount. I think it's a pop 4. I have some of his numbered cards, and I swear I can't find them. They're probably underneath my O'Malley somewhere. But that was a super cool card. I really love that card. Let me show you all a couple things. Sorry for taking so long on this video. I wanted to go faster, but let me show you a couple things I was gonna send in. I have a ton more, but these are guaranteed because I looked them over. This one is Luka Doncic rookie optic shock, and it's in a 10 that sells for a good deal. Here's Kobe Bryant. That was the year he passed. I remember these greens were going for a ton like the day he passed, and there's no way I was just gonna go online and sell it, like to become like an opportunist. But it's been a while. I do think I want to grade it. I think it looks really nice. I think this will get a 10. Here's a Haley Deegan. This is a 1/1 mask variation from that 2020 Prism NASCAR. I keep meaning to grade it, but I wasn't sure what it would be worth, and some of the things were like, it can't be worth more than $199, and I know this would be worth more, so I didn't bother, but I am going to send this in soon. This one, I don't know what I was thinking. I opened some boxes. These like OHL boxes. This is like a like Ontario Hockey League, I think. This was his card, I think, before NHL. And for some reason, at one point, these were worth a good deal. But when I went back and looked, I mean, for instance, someone just sold 130 of these for like $50. So that is not being graded. Chase Elliott 1/1. The numbers insert, it's really nice. And from the same set, I think it's the same set, Chase Elliott, another insert, Apex insert, and that's also 1/1. So both of those are 1/1s. This Garbage Pail Kids, I will say, this is gold, but it's numbered to 50. And this one is, even though it's not like a number to 10 like Panini, some certain Garbage Pail Kids refractors do pretty well. And if it's centered nicely, you know, you'll usually, if you check it, you'll usually get a 10. And I think this would be worth it. And, well, actually, speaking of that gold, let me show you a couple more things. Sorry. I'm also going to send in this John Cena number to 5, 1/5. I'm going to send in these pretty sweet refractor cards of Bubba and Blaney, maybe the Eric Amarola. There's more, but I won't bore you with that. And then I got this John Jones. Speaking of gold, so like this year, Topps was gold to 88. You've got Topps to gold to 50, nothing to 10, but this is a really nice 2013 refractor relic. It looked nice. I might send this in for John Jones. And the last thing I'll show you, and then I'll stop talking, but this is a 1/1 from the Jackass set. I pulled this through a whatnot break, but this is one of the movie posters, and it's a like cracked ice 1/1. Super cool. I love Jackass, and I have some Ngannou cards from that set. But this is another I'm going to send in, so I just want to wait for some different type of special. I'll send this one in as well. But hey, thank you all for watching, and if you like any of the cards, just please let me know. Or if you have any questions, let me know. I've been sending in more. I have 2 more submissions coming back to me soon. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.